harder your preparation, the tougher the training, the more difficult the conditions, the greater the benefits will be when it comes to facing a challenge. In other words, hardship helps forge heroism. When you are in the middle of pushing boundaries, you don't think about it. But now I want to show any boy or girl that they can achieve their dreams if they work hard enough and stay true to themselves. I was lucky as I was in a gym where I was accepted as a girl who did boxing. Now the perception of women's boxing has totally changed. I think it's now my responsibility to keep the bandwagon rolling. Whether we realized it at the time or not, we had bloody good players, bloody good coaches, and a brilliant opportunity to go and do it. If you are serious about winning at the highest level, you have to be serious about not having a single rock in your team. It's often the most experienced person in the organization who is unteachable. We all get to a point in our lives where we have to make a decision. Whatever that decision is, make it with confidence and go for it. Sometimes, when I walk out onto the track, I think, what am I doing here? Why do I put myself through this? But that's when you really get into your focus. You focus on the race you are going to run. There is, of course, never any point in crying over spilt milk. The key is to learn from failures and then to keep going. There was always a chance that my next jump would be my last, a big chance. Adventure is a learning tool of the next generation. The sad truth is that millions of people with mental illness suffer stigma and prejudice, especially at work. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. If your heart is broken, make art with the pieces. No matter how much falls on us, we keep plowing ahead. That's the only way to keep the roads clear. Persistence and resilience only come from having been given the chance to work through difficult problems. It's your reaction to adversity, not adversity itself, that determines how your life's story will develop. Do not judge me by my success, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. A good half of the art of living is resilience. No matter how bleak or menacing a situation may appear, it does not entirely own us. It can't take away our freedom to respond, our power to take action. On the other side of a storm is the strength that comes from having navigated through it. Raise your sail and begin. I tried and failed. I tried again and again and succeeded. The difference between a strong man and a weak one is that the former does not give up after a defeat. It may sound strange, but many champions are made champions by setbacks. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Forget mistakes, forget failures, forget everything except what you are going to do right now, and do it. Today is your lucky day. We are not a product of what has happened to us in our past. We have the power of choice. Resilience is the ability to attack while running away. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Successful people demonstrate their resilience through their dedication to making progress every day, even if that progress is marginal. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. If you don't create a great, rewarding place for people to work, they won't do great work. The real competitive advantage in any business is one word only, which is people. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Always treat your employees exactly as you want them to treat your best customers. People may take a job for more money, but they often leave it for more recognition. You can't build a reputation on what you're going to do. What good is an idea if it remains an idea? Try, experiment, iterate, fail, try again, change the world. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Trouble is only opportunity in work clothes. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. The day is what you make it, so why not make it a great one? Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. All mentally tough individuals are resilient, but not all resilient individuals are mentally tough. Resilience embodies the personal qualities that enable one to thrive in the face of adversity. Resilience has been described as the capacity for positive outcomes despite challenging or threatening circumstances. Forgive yourself for your faults and your mistakes and move on. Thanks for watching.